So real quickly, we're going to be heading into the Tomb of the Matriarch. So the reason you're going into the Tomb of the Matriarch is you're actually trying to get into a high security facility elsewhere on Praetor, the world that you're on right now. There's a secret entrance in the Tomb of the Matriarch itself. So we're heading into the tomb. The tomb is a pretty interesting place. Not only is it the resting place for the Matriarch, kind of like a god figure for the Protectorate, but it's also kind of almost like a museum. You get a lot of really cool lore elements in there as well. So we're going to see a lot of that as we play through. Yep, so you can see there it's guarded pretty heavily. Matt's going to have to go ahead and take these guys out.
Now I'm going to use this stealth grass to get kind of a strike of opportunity. I'm hidden in the shadows right now, and one thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to equip my tactical time dilation gadget. So in the Outer Worlds 2, you have a number of different gadgets you can play with. This is actually a returning favorite from the first game where you can slow down time. I'm going to do a stealth attack on this guy, and then I'm going to go to town.
Oh, oh well, he's missing his head. All right.
Let's see if we can get in there.
One of Matt's favorites. Are you going to be able to shoot it? All right. He had to slow down time to shoot it though, folks.
That's what it's there for.
And you can see Tristan's jumping right in there as well.
You can take on that melee guy.
Okay, okay. Yeah, well, you missed that.
Let's take this guy out.
Right.
Give Niles a little bit of help.
Yeah. You might want to take out some of the cover too. So something here is we have destructible cover. Taking this stuff out and destroying it means that enemies cannot use that as cover spots.
Take this guy's out.
Yeah, so there you go. So you can see right there,
nice.
you're able to knock him out of cover. Just get some free shots on him that way.
One guy over here.
All right. And that's all cleaned up. Let's go loot the bodies and we'll head inside the tomb.
Gotta get that loot.
Gotta get the loot. Truly got to get the loot.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's head on in. All right, so here's the Tomb of the Matriarch. Beautiful. You can see here the first thing we see is the Golden Shroud. So the Golden Shroud is a piece of armor that the Sovereigns wear in the Arcadia colony. So this one's under lock and key. But it looks like if we can find the Golden Shroud key, display key, excuse me, we can go and pick that up. So we'll go look for that as we head around the facility looking for the entrance to the other high security facility.
Whoa, to have the Matriarch taken from us before her time.
Actually, the Matriarch passed at the impressive and venerable age of 90, establishing Arcadia's precedent for longevity.
90? So young! Imagine what glorious inventions she could have conceived of with only a handful more years.
All right, so there we can see we have a docent, we have a sentinel that's mourning the Matriarch. Looks like we have a panel over there. Why don't we put on our N-ray scanner and take a look through the walls real quick?
Oh yeah, that's another really cool gadget we've got.
Yeah, so the N-ray scanner is pretty cool. Yeah, so you can see through the wall, so you can actually see some of the wiring that's going on. It makes it really nice when you want to see how everything is connected. So there you can see that panel looks like it's controlling the security system for the tomb room. So I bet you if we interact with that, we can maybe interact with the security system. Yeah, so unfortunately, the way to actually interact with it right now, Hack 9, is a little too high for us. But we do have Hack 5. But to use that, we're also going to need the Good Subject's Guide to Electrical System. So again, I'm sure that's somewhere in the facility. So why don't we go take a look for that, and then we can head back over here and activate it and see how that works out.
Let's see if we can find it.
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
See, there's plenty of loot.
All right, make sure you loot it though. Be a good RPG player. Looks like they're still distracted. Let's head through. All right, Matt, let's go ahead.
Let's take this guy out.
Oh, wow. That was a pretty nasty headshot. All right. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, see, we got the Golden Shroud display key. That's exactly what we were looking for.
Nice.
And she had some armor. Why don't we take a look at this tomb, though? This is the actual casket of the Matriarch, so an extremely important figure. Lucky for us, I think we already activated the security system, so I think we can just open it right up.
Nice.
And there you go, we have the remains of the Matriarch. Why don't we defile the honor of the Matriarch, the most important person to the Protectorate, folks?
It looks like the remains are worth a lot.
We're gonna definitely sell those. I don't know who's gonna buy them, but they're worth a lot. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look around. Still looking for that secret entrance to the top secret facility.
And just in case we get into combat, I'm actually gonna equip my shield gadget here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And sure enough, more automechs. Let's take them out.
And you got to be careful with these guys, especially because they leak Zeranium, and Zeranium can actually empower automechanicals to walk through it. Yep, you can see he's overcharged. Yeah, and he took out. Yeah, he already took out Christian really fast. He's taking you out as well. Did you get him? All right, cool. All right. Yeah, automechanicals get real nasty when they get into that Zeranium.
Oh, yep. That's
you see it's poisoning you. It's poisoning you right now. But why don't we take a look around? There's some good stuff to loot here.
Oh, that looks sick.
All right, so we unlock that with lockpick. Yeah, now that's a pretty nice looking weapon. Let's use that later. We grabbed a helmet. Again, I'm sure a priceless Protectorate artifact.
It's over here.
That looks like a pitchball card or a tossball card.
Nice.
So these are pretty cool. You can actually collect these, and if you collect enough of them, you get a cool reward later on if you find the quest.
It looks like that one gave me some extra health too.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need that. I've seen how you play. All right, why don't we go get that golden shroud though?
All right.
But looting, of course, first, obviously. I don't know why we didn't think of that. So yeah, here's the golden shroud, and we have the key. Let's open it up. All right. Now go ahead and loot it, and then let's take a look at that.
Yeah, this one's actually really cool. It gives you damage resistance that actually scales with your speech, but it'll cost you bits each time you take damage. So it's costly, but it can be really effective.
Yeah?
Pretty good for a Monarch.
I think pretty good for a Monarch. They can afford it. All right, let's look for that secret exit.
All right.
Well, let's loot stuff first.
More loot.
Oh, look, right there.
Oh, yeah.
You see the observation eye. Yeah, so that little element there is telling you you have an observation check. There's something hidden. Because of your observation skill, you're able to find it. So that looks like the secret entrance to the top secret facility.
Nice.
right, so here you can see again some of those more lore-based museum elements. You see some of the murals. You see some vignettes that are set up. Why don't we actually take a look at one of those vignettes?
For my next gift, I bestow upon you the pinnacle of automechanical design, far superior to all automechanicals that came before. The time once spent in numbing manual labor may now be spent in harmonious community with your neighbor and in humble service to the Protectorate. May art and science flourish in these many hours which I have returned to you.
Warning, power at 13%. Power cell has been partially depleted due to inaction.
All right, very cool. Why don't we take a look into the next room though? There's some windows over there we should be able to see inside.
Yeah, let's see what's over here.
Yep, just like I suspected, there's some automechanicals. I don't know if we want to fight those just yet. Why don't we find a way to distract them? Oh, yeah, as you can see right there, we have a cable leading to the back. Maybe there's something there we can use to distract them.
Let's take a look.
Yep, there we go. Not only do we find loot, but we have engineering panel that we can use. Yeah, so it looks like that will disengage the locks on the automechanical, and we'll see what that does for us. Who knew all you had to do to be an engineer was turn a few knobs?
Warning, power at 13%.
All right.
Power cell error.
All right, let's see where this guy's
Power cell
going.
has been partially depleted due to inertia. This presentation will continue until audience.
Yeah, it looks like he's
recognition
actually heading
is
into that room
received.
with the automechanicals. Maybe we can use him like a good distraction there.
Gloria Arcadia. Gloria Arcadia. Gloria Arcadia. Pathing obstructed. Rerouting. Error. Reroute.
This
Failed.
area is not.
Yeah, so it looks like we're
intended for
distracting all the
interactive
automechanicals right now. So while that's
Return
happening, why don't we head off to the
your
side?
display immediately.
There's a side room over there. Yeah, let's get in there.
This unit
Looks like it's
serves
locked, though.
only the matriarch.
You must be.
But fortunately, we have enough lockpick
suffering
and we have the
from
magnets. Let's get in.
The
do it.
matriarch perfected automechanical design. Therefore, it is impossible for this automechanical to.
All right, so now we're in.
You are
And you can see we have some foil. That's good for crafting. What else do we got? Oh, we have the Good Subject's Guide to Electrical Systems. Let's pick that up and let's head back to the front. Let's activate that security system. Wow, that seemed like the short way to go, I guess.
Stealth by these guys.
Yeah, let's get out of here while they're still distracted. All right, and we'll head back to the main room. Picking that up as well, obviously. All right, so as a reminder, we've got some grieving folks in there. Why don't we take a look at that panel and activate it? Yeah, and as you can see, we have Hack 5 and we have the Good Subject's Guide to Electrical Systems. Let's go ahead and activate that. Excellent.
Security system's been activated. Run!
Do not push me. What is that buzzing noise?
And that, my friends, is why you always listen to your docents. Yeah, that's bad for them. But why don't we go down there and make his day a little bit worse? Guaranteed he has something nice for us.